first day of October of 2023 on a seasonably mild, gorgeous, beautiful, crystal clear blue skies in the greater Midwest metropolitan area in the great state of Michigan. This is Vincenzo'S Gold Crypto Investing. Bell notification, subscribe to the channel, like it, and share it to get that truth and information that you need as we're giving you this live update from bumper to bumper traffic underneath the Detroit River in the otherwise known as the Windsor-Detroit Tunnel, and bumper to bumper traffic on a Sunday. I feel this is a massive conspiracy to keep me trapped from going home after I finally got to leave at a reasonable hour, and this 7-day-a-week bullshit. And this is week number 3 of 7 days a week. That's why I haven't had an update, I don't think, in 6 or 7 days. And my apologies, but I've been at work, working my ass off, and then trying to get a few hours of sleep every night. And since we talked last, we've had actually a lot of action go on here. We're going to use our perching tool, and we're going to do this. I feel I got about 25 minutes before I get up to the fucking Border Patrol. The scumbags. They let anyone from the southern border walk right the fuck in. All the illegal immigrants come right on in, 0 questions asked. Here's a plane and a bus ride to your new paid-for house, welfare, and food. But God forbid you're a legal citizen trying to come back into the country. They interrogate you with stupid question after dumb question after ridiculousness. But if I was an illegal immigrant, they would just shoot me and usher me right in. But as I digress onto a different topic, you can see the last time we talked, we were somewhere over here. We had a nice pump, then we got rejected, then we had a nice massive pump, nearly came up to that 50 cents that we've been talking about, where the next move down would either be a double bottom at 40, local double bottom at 42 cents from the wick flush, or you were going to retest to 57 cents, and that's what you're trying to do. You came up into the moving averages here in the daily time frame and got rejected, right? But what we need to see here in the daily time frame is we need volume. You can see that was just a localized pump, but if we see the volume never really came back in at all, right? So therefore, you need buyers to sustain the pump, or else it just starts to sell back off. And now this is a critical retesting area. Can you stay above all 3 major moving averages and make a legitimate run at that 57 cents, or are you going to start to get rejected before that 57 cents and come back down to that 42 cents? And that's something that I'm absolutely paying attention for and watching here in the XRP price, right? And then if we go and look at the daily time frame, you can see we did have that cross that we were talking about. The 50-day came all the way back down in the daily time frame from way up there, crossed the midterm moving average, otherwise known as the 100-day in blue, and now it's starting to level off as the moving averages converge on each other and start to run parallel after a nice little pump. But I feel this is just another little mini pump before it comes back down to the downside, and then you're going to continue seeing this 50-day cross the 100-day, and that would be very, very short-term bearish, right? If you would like to see this turn around in the 200-day in green, cross back over the short-term moving average or the 50-day in red to make a legitimate pump with legitimate fortitude to maybe start to come back up this way. If not, you might have a date with this local double bottom Monday. Right now, and then eventually maybe you could even come all the way back down into there. And that is what we're paying attention for there. The Bitcoin price has had a nice little rally. You can see that last arrow we had pointed there telling you to pay attention for a possible retest of the $30,000 right here. But we're getting stuck right at the moving averages right now, where we got rejected once, got rejected twice. Now we're trying to break it again. You're either going to get a short-term hyper pump to 30,303.74, or you're going to get another little, come on.
It starts Monday.
No, it doesn't, Steve Van Meter. It doesn't start Monday. Or you're going to get another little mini dump to the downside to a local double bottom where we've been getting support. I swear to God, dude. Or we're going to come down to a local mini double bottom where we've been right about the 25,240 and 18 cents. Try to hold some support there, because your downside target was $19,117. Your upside target is $30,374, right? And that's what we're looking like in the short term in the Bitcoin price. the XDC price came down to a major support level. And remember, when this had this massive pump, everybody wanted to thought they missed out. Look where you're at now. Really no different than the last time he came up and got rejected. What you would like to see here is to hold this green trading zone, get back above the short-term moving average in red, and try to get up into this area where you got rejected once, twice, and then down. Or you risk the run of coming all the way back down here to 0.048. And that's what we're paying attention for there. And you can see from the top of this massive move, you've come down a considerable 44%. Like I always say, don't chase a pump. There will always be a better, more attractive buying opportunity as the price trades out and the momentum and the hype in any localized pump, unless it's a legitimate bull market, right? Just like here, hyper pump, dump, hyper pump, consolidation and a steady, orderly decline. Pump up to 13 cents, dump down to 10 cents. If you would have jumped in on this mini run thinking it was going to the moon, baby, going to the Saturn, getting rich, Lambos, Mercedes, all that kind of shit, Benzes and shit, and then bam, the bottom drops out. Now we're trying to recover. This coin hasn't recovered yet. If we can't hold above this 10 cents, your next area is the top part of the orange trading zone. All last on in defense of the shithouse. If you can get another little pump from the 10.5 cents, you can make a run to that 13.5 cents. And if we take a look at if there's any important news, as I'm sitting in the tunnel with no end in sight, Ripple Schwartz shares party photo with CEO Garlinghouse. 1 billion XRP unlocked from escrow, millions of tokens shifted by Ripple, October 1st. What's this Gemini news here? Something with Gemini, that might be important. Gemini plans to invest $24 million in India technology and development facility. According to the crypto data tracker Well Alert, Ripple has unlocked another 1 billion XRP from escrow. As we know, they do that every month until about at least 2026. Another scheduled release of 1 billion XRP tokens from Ripple escrow ecosystem on October 1st. Ripple platform, the date of the month. 500 million XRP worth 257,393,344 USD or United States dollars unlocked from escrow. The release of 1 billion tokens was done in 3 transactions. The first saw 400 million, the second saw 100 million, and the third saw 500 million tokens. Ripple introduced the ecosystem in December 2017 to bring stability to the XRP market. The business set aside 55 billion in a series of escrow, each containing 1 billion XRP to be released monthly over 55 months. According to the estimate, the final transaction might be released in December of 2023. Typically, about 800 million XRP is returned into escrow and locked until the following month, with roughly 200 million XRP injected into circulating supply, which acts as monetative debasement. If you put another 100 million tokens or $100 million into the ecosystem, that debases the value of your overall token. And in this case, if your token was worth $1 and then you put another 100 million in there, your token might only be worth 75 cents unless you have enough new buyers to offset the new coin that they put in, as they call it, the ecosystem, right? XRP price analysis. Ripple long-standing partner release social finance framework details. Let's see what that has to say. Rang Bank, one of the largest, most technologically advanced banks of the United Arab Emirates, or the UAE, I believe, and a Ripple partner since 2018, introduced an entirely new way for fintech to make a positive social impact, the company said. UAE and partner RAK Bank changes game and sustainable development, introduced social finance framework. National Bank of Al Kamia, published a social finance framework thesis to cover its strategy. The social roadmap includes supporting small and middle entrepreneurs to grow the business, fostering finance inclusion and literacy, and a stressed focus on underbanked segments of audience. Whenever I hear words like inclusion, progressive, social programming, and all this type of stuff, I don't like that kind of talk. That's sort of soft code language for socialism and redistributing wealth and favoring one group of people over another, being centrally picked and planned. And I don't like centrally picked and planned things, but we'll see what happens here, and continue to follow the news. Like, subscribe, and share as I continue to sit in this boring fucking tunnel for another half hour to 45 minutes, making it no better than just staying at work an extra hour and getting paid. International Vincenzo'S, Crypto Investing. Peace and love.